To another scene set in the Chronicles of Darkness, Vampire the Requiem. A Requiem for London. Christmas is almost upon us. And blending in under the guise of another celebration of the mortal holidays, there is held an Elysium. The first since the war. Sponsored by praxis contender Elysium Stanford. Hosted and protected by Murph Caliborn of the Circle of the Crone. Kindred from all sects, of all clans, and of all the ages, gather within the Guildhall of London. It is a very large town hall that has been used by the city for many centuries. It is one of London's older buildings. Within is the Great Hall itself. Almost cathedral-esque in its size and architecture. Great archways comprising the ceiling and the walls. Murals standing below a few large glass windows. Beneath the Great Hall itself, there are the crypts, which no longer serve the function that they used to. Instead, now being nothing more than a tourist attraction and a place to host events like these. And it is within this hall and the crypts that this Elysium is gathered. Everybody recognizes somebody here. Alexa, you recognize your sire. Hartwell, you see that man. And he is...
What man?
the one who gave you your white hair.
Oh. There we go.
Julian, you recognize a man that is... you recognize the man that is standing with him in light conversation. Mr. Stanton. Alley Cat, you see your sire, you see your grandsire, you see Morgan. You see the crone, you see Foster. You say Ansel Draper, whom you met at the Great Carthian Gathering when the vote to install Verb as the wartime leader of the sect was held. Who had many very foreboding things to say about that event. Everybody sees Mr. Stanford, or at least sees him at least once. He's accompanied by a red-haired woman wearing Baroque clothing. Some of you may recognise Jonathan Knight, an independent gangrel, the one that took the the west side of Wandsworth from the Prince before the war. And of course, the Harpy is present, as she always is, speaking with, well, Taurus sire, for those who have met her. You also see the prince and his own would-be keeper, Cedric Graves and Alara Shade.
I'm gonna go stand in the shade of Shade.
As you go to enter, can everybody make me a wits plus composure or wits plus occult roll, whichever is higher for you.
You said wits occult?
Wits occult or wits plus composure, whichever is the better dice roll.
Would my specialties in either Strix or Spirits apply?
No, not in this situation. I'm seeing quite a lot of successes. Who has not rolled? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 of you have yet to roll. Isabel, Violet, and Alexa.
I rolled, I got 4 successes.
Ah, you rolled in Dice Roller 2? Okay, so...
I rolled in Dice Roller 1.
So says what? Oh yeah, you're just really far up. Yeah, my bad.
I think everyone succeeded, basically.
Yeah. For posterity, I'll just have everybody roll in Dice Roller 1 from this point forward, just so we don't split dice rollers.
Fair enough.
So, everybody, when you're approached, the entrance is held by 2 members of security, but they are they have strange markings upon their skin. They register as kindred. One of them is in fact Sadie, for those that know her. The other is a figure you do not recognize. But when you watch back this video, it is not the individual on the overlay with Sadie. What they do is they take their marked hand. It should be noted this arm is actually entirely sleeveless. You see the markings around all the way up their arm. It smells of vitae. They will stop you and they place their bloodied hand up against your chest. They don't really seem to care much about your personal comfort. However, if you ask for an explanation, all they will say is that this is a necessary precaution.
That's sus as fuck.
Hartwell smiles.
Nothing.
He'll even comment as to the Strix prevention methods.
Well, okay, you don't actually know that because you don't have the power.
I know, but it's painfully obvious.
So, nothing actually happens to any of you when they place their hands up against you. Everybody succeeded, so you know that this is some sort of sorceress working. Those of Korak will know that this is a method of not only detecting, but of exercising unfriendly entities from another's person. some of the more Greco-Roman inclined amongst you will know it as the Hand of Hades. Once you're in, you're free to talk to whomever you like. There are a large number of kindred here.
If I may, I'd actually would like to talk to Mr. Smith for a quick moment.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Drew would walk over to him and incline his head and state, "I'm sorry that I wasn't able to help with your mission, though I hear it was successful, if it's true."
Oh, well, I mean, I'm still standing here, so... Yeah.
I was asked to stand out.
Fair enough.
But my word is my word, so I owe you one.
Fair enough, I will consider that.
He nods and begin moving away, and though he doesn't speak to him, he gets closer to Hartwell.
Hey Chris, because you know what I don't like? Being possessed. So let's turn on some Ujet. Spending a blood point.
I am also going to do that.
Okay. There are...
How's the spirit realm in here looking? Sorry.
Well, you look into Twilight, and you see very little, apart from two things. The first is something that is a serpentine-looking creature of wings appears to be circling Morgan in a very defensive fashion.
Can I roll my intercult with my spirit lore specialty to identify what the fuck that is? So that is roll. Three of the successes.
Okay. Appears to be some sort of how to say, I wouldn't call it a spirit of war, but it is a spirit of violence. And it clearly appears to be protecting Morgan.
What's the other?
The other is... It's a bizarre looking thing. It's like shards of black glass in a humanoid shape that almost like they're stuttering in and out of space. Like they're being repulsed and then drawn back into a center of gravity where a torso or a chest would be.
I take it that's not a spirit.
That is a spirit. You saw it when you triggered it, Jet.
Okay, can I roll to identify what the fuck it is?
Yeah, you succeeded. So you can tell that's some sort of city spirit, but you're not sure what it is. It's some sort of. It's clearly its humanoid shape suggests it's connected to humanity or civilization in some way, but you're not sure what it is. It's not quite right. It might be wounded. It might have been changed somehow. Or it might be growing. Not entirely sure.
I'm gonna wave at it. You just see Hartwell just waving in a corner.
It seems
Totally
to
fine.
notice you, and the keeper seems to notice that you notice it. But otherwise doesn't pay you any heed. Anybody else with a jet, like Isabel, sees this?
Yeah.
He kind of looks towards his childer with an interested smile as he says, "This evening just got interesting."
Yeah, I can see that.
There is another thing. Ah, well, you know Delphine Paquette. She is a member of the Ordo.
Mm-hmm.
There is... There is no other way to put it. There is ghostly ephemera that rests upon her fangs. And her teeth.
Oh, she's a member of that bloodline. They're an Ordo bloodline, so it's up to you how much I know about them.
Roll me intelligence plus occult. I'm gonna say -2 dice because they're a bloodline. They're not super well known. Bloodlines always
That's fair.
more obscure than clans.
No, he doesn't know about them.
No.
Ah, well.
But you
Can't know
do see
everything.
the ghostly ephemera on her teeth, which is strange.
Huh. He makes a mental note. But I'm going to link arms with Isabel, and we're going to circulate.
Aww.
I want her to introduce me to this Morgan properly, when she has time.
Oh, God.
Excellent.
It's so bad.
Ben will just awkwardly wave to Alex.
Ah, Mr. Smith, you're looking slightly less concaved than when I last saw you.
Yes. Granted, I, wasn't in the thick of it, so... It is what it is.
You know, despite what people will tell you about me, I don't necessarily revel in the concept of bloodshed, particularly when we can't learn anything from it. Unfortunate that she had to go out that way. I'm sure that at one point she was formidable. It's a shame what happens when ideology blinds you.
Yeah. It is a shame.
But anyway, at least we're alive, eh?
Ben just kind of shrugs.
Ben, Ansel is approaching you.
Yeah. Ben will head over to Ansel almost immediately, like, a person I need to talk to.
Just rabid panting.
Keep away!
Oh, thank God, he was gonna kill me.
Alright.
No, Ansel just says, apologies, Mr. Smith, I just like a word with you.
No, of course. Thank God you came.
I still have the ability to hear, you know.
Apologies,
He's
Doctor,
gonna.
madam.
Is this a bad time to say that Ali was also approaching that guy?
He actually does with his head tilt like we're gonna talk. Let's go.
Yeah.
So, he also finds Violet. So Violet, you're also being called over by this gentleman.
What do you want?
It's relevant to your interests. Our shared interests. He sort of circles his fingers like both his a kind of in a broad gesture, as if it were encompassing Alley Cat and Ben.
She just looks tired, but she'll follow.
Take you to the far end of the crypts, away from the busy crowds of kindred and ghouls and servants. I'll take you to Mr. Foster.
Bit of an idea, Chris. Should we, who are not involved in doing the private roleplay things, should we move to another room so we can continue to talk to each other?
Yes, I'll create another channel for you. That's no. Come on, load me here. There we go. There we go. And I will create a third one for you as well. There you go. Alright.
Capital H channel.
Capital H channel.
Oh man, everyone down to the capital H channel.
Capital H channel. It is no longer the capital H channel.
No.
I like how Hartwell just like, let's go, and everybody just left him there. It's like,
Yeah.
we got him, guys.
No, it isn't.
Alright, so everybody can go down there. And then I'll call upon everybody when it is time
Chris?
to convene. Yeah. Ah, yes.
Can I
Natalia.
partake?
Yes, you can. Sorry. You came late, so actually I didn't notice you showed up. I've been on XSplit, so I didn't realize that other people joined the chat.
Oh, right. Sorry.
So
Yeah, I didn't announce my presence.
that's completely fair. So yes, the Carthians shall be gathered. Duncan, how dare you?
Carthians +1, or
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Don't you? I think I'm assuming Alicat has the right of return merit.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah.
oh. So, all of you are gathered before Rodney. He's just smoking a cigarette.
you
looks
can
like
smoke
he's-
here. Ali immediately lights up another cigarette.
if there are cigarettes lit, Natalia will kind of skulk in. She looks tired.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I've already been through 3 packs. He'll still, you can still take one.
I was gonna say have one of mine, but you know.
Natalia lights up. She doesn't say anything. She just lights up, looks at everyone. She looks nervous.
Ah. Chav is also with the group.
Uchav.
call to make, kids. He pulls out from his jacket plastic bag holding, to some of you, a very familiar pouch of ashes, or handful of ashes.
Oh dear.
That ain't the call. The call is who we decide to give it to.
Why would we give it to anyone?
Because somebody needs to believe that we have dealt with the problem. And that the Carthians should be wiped out.
And that there's someone powerful enough to make a difference and not splat us.
Yep.
Catching what I'm putting down.
Our options are? Our options. Whatever.
You got the old prince and you got 2 new ones. Can't really hand it off to anybody else, they're not powerful enough, and even if they were to make some magic happen, we wouldn't have a place in the city anymore. They wouldn't be able to secure us some measure of fucking peace. We need the Invictus to stop screaming down our fucking throats. The question is which one do we think are gonna be more accommodating to us? It's the posh way of saying it, right? It's the politically astute way of putting it.
Whatever.
Which one is least likely to fuck us over?
Well, the old prince can suck his cock until it turns blue. So,
If I can impart something, fucking us over, isn't that kind of unavoidable?
Oh, we'll get fucked. It's a question of whether we get fucked over in the deal. I don't really care if we lose half our fucking territories, to be honest.
Yeah, like we're gonna have to take a shit deal to live. So
The simple truth is that we're not going to live unless we do something. And I didn't just cut the head off my own for fucking nothing, to be blunt.
maybe a very stupid idea, but can't you just divide in 3 and then hand out to each one of them?
I don't.
If we do that, it looks like we're trying to play them.
I mean, aren't we?
Yeah, but we don't want it to look obvious, do we? That's why I'm having a conversation with you at the back end of a fucking crypt. I don't want people to know. I mean, you know, the walls are fucking ears and eyes at this point, but I'd rather keep it as low-key as possible. And if we just give ashes to everyone, well then they'll have no reason to fucking deal with any of us, will they? Because we're not leveraging our weight behind anything, anyone. Shows that we might have solved the problem, but also shows that we're vulnerable.
So, I've been out of circulation for a bit. Are we talking different of the other sects or different specific people?
Alright.
Well, you know
So the 3 con.
Go ahead, Ben. You're better at this than me anyway.
Okay. So the 3 candidates for prince. Well, the current Prince Graves. The Stanforth, who is running on behalf of House Valar. I understand. But then Morgan with the Circle of Crown. Now, to be blunt, it's like, to me, it's splitting hairs on what shit. Sort of terrible. Foster's rapport would stand for that might ease the blow, but I'm not sure how aggressive Stanforth would be towards the Carthians after everything. I also wouldn't think that Prince Graves would be too particularly keen on us either, considering the whole war. And that he has most likely lost some significant asset within the war itself. The wild card pick is Morgan. I don't know much about it though.
She's fucking old. And apparently she's calling on shit like the Fae to support her claim, along with the Crone. Which I've never fucking heard of before, by the way. I don't know why anyone would give a shit about a fucking fairy's, a fucking pixie's opinion. I certainly wouldn't.
No.
But she seems to think it's important.
So yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't think I've met you. Ben, was it?
Ben Smith, yeah.
She puts her hand out.
Ben will shake her hand.
I've been in the purgatory, I suppose.
That's fair.
Kind of.
Assume metaphor. It's whatever.
I mean, is the sanctum a possibility?
They're not putting forward any candidates, so I don't think so. I mean,
No.
they got shit on during this war.
Yeah. From what I understand, the bishop prefers Stanforth. I know that there is a member, at least from what I can gather from Hartwell's actions, there is a preference to the current prince, at least in his eyes.
I mean,
And from what I can gather, the Crone are split on Morgan, because one of the Crone's reaction to Morgan, or at least there is some dissent in the Crone about Morgan becoming prince, because at least one of them seemed to have a bad reaction to it. Which granted isn't much to go on.
Lots of people with bad reactions to Verve. Didn't really matter much in the end.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Until we killed her, anyway.
No.
does anyone know if someone called Grimaldi is involved in any of the? Well, obviously they are, but do we know what horse she's playing on? I think that is a no. That's
Natalia,
fine.
you saw Grimald with Stanford.
Damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh, fuck. Oh, well. Shit. Natalia, just... I'm too fucking stupid. I just answered my own question. Never mind. She takes another cigarette.
Is there anything that I would know about Grimald?
Roll me.
Just like,
You wanna roll cacophony savvy? Or
I'll just I could do cacophony savvy. I could also do like in politics or something. It's up to you.
In politics or intelligence plus streetwise of cacophony savvy?
Okay, that's.
Those rules as well.
I'm going to do int politics with the willpower.
What was the streetwise thing?
Intelligence plus streetwise is the level 1 power of
Okay.
cacophony savvy.
I'll go with that one. I have some
Well,
dice in
to
that.
remind you, Alley Cat, you've only had them here for a year.
Yeah.
Mm.
Actually, because
Well, what merit? The alley cat merit.
Oh my god. Dude, get out of here. Coffee
Okay.
only meeting.
Oop, I'm sorry.
Actually, I'll do the cacophony savvy. I would assume my spec and rumors would apply.
Oh, you also have that one.
Yeah, you eased the gimme. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't find the alley cat quickly. Do you know what it does, Chris?
I already told you, it's intelligence plus streetwise check for information about people.
Okay.
Yeah, Ben doesn't know.
I was
Ben doesn't know
emailing you
shit.
about it, but after I told you what it did.
Oh, now, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
Unfortunately, yeah, you have not. It's rather less that you didn't find anything, and more that you just weren't looking.
Yeah.
Cacophony isn't something you can exactly pull up whenever you like.
Yeah.
You have to go to like a hotspot to look up a forum, or sometimes they're even leaflets, or like sort of almost like kindred newspapers at the Elysium.
I
Yeah.
have one success.
Alley Cat,
Also-
you did find something.
I do have the streetwise. I also have the rumor specialty, if that counts.
It just a specialty
Doesn't
only allow
matter.
you to roll extra dice. So.
Eh.
Um,
Okay. Oh, I didn't roll any extra dice.
I'll roll one extra dice.
Yeah.
Boom,
Okay.
2 successes.
Two.
So, Alley Cat,
Yes.
you weren't exactly looking, but in some of the other news news outlets for kindred affairs, you have ran into the name Grimold. She's always been something of a bigwig in the Invictus. A lot of people wondering who she put her weight behind. Looks like she's putting her weight behind Stanford. And there's a lot of gossip that the two have quite a close relationship with each other.
Oh my.
She's known to be quite powerful. She is, of course, an elder. Where her actual investments lie, what she did to earn her status as an elder, is less clear this time. It's the cacophonies are really covering it. They're not really they're not the cacophony is not an archive, so that would require more investigation.
Okay.
That's what you know.
So Ali sort of has the look on her face, but she doesn't really say anything.
So I'm just gonna ask the question and stop wasting everyone's time. Who do you want? Because I'd rather not pick somebody that you'll fucking hate, gets us all killed, or causes you to kill me, you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, not Stanford.
Okay, well that leaves Morgan and Graves, who's the old prince. Didn't you have you blood hunted? Aren't you still blood hunted?
No, she says very unconvincingly.
Well, fuck. Well, good thing it's Stanford's Elysium.
Which I honestly don't get. Like, yeah, there's a reason I've been out of circulations. Ta-da! She says. She
Well.
just
You're here now.
against better judgment and, will to live and stuff like that. But yeah,
Like, you might not like Stanford, but I will say this about him: he's not going to kill anybody on Elysium grounds. Last time there was a fight on Elysium, he did everything in his power to stop it.
Yeah.
So he's a prick, but he's a prick with standards. Don't know about
Shit.
Graves or Morgan. There's what it is. So, say a name, because there ain't exactly a ballot box.
Yeah.
I don't think I really have a vote in this, so
I was gonna tell you to shut the fuck up, but then I realised I needed you to do the opposite of that.
Alright.
why is it that in this life you just get fucked over and over again, and it's like, you know what? I don't like. I shouldn't have a vote, honestly. So
There's a reason mortals nowadays just make a bunch of fucking shows about why immortality is bad. This is pretty much fucking why.
pretty much, yeah. I
So,
agree
you know,
with you.
I'm not sure what you expected because you had more you had more prior warning than I fucking did.
Well, not really, but
Alright. What is it? Come on. If not, I'm just gonna accept your silence as an abstination and move on.
if none of you are actually gonna say something, I don't trust Graves. Like, he would fuck you guys over royally, you know that.
Yeah, we can.
No.
Stanford, as far as I can tell, he's sort of decent, but he did lift. I mean, it's hard for me to, position that I'm in currently. I would say Morgan, but yeah, it's your call, guys. It's not mine
No,
anymore.
I know. Graves to me is off the table because
Yeah.
Hartwell was kind of. I mean, he is, as far as I can say, he's at least amenable to not slaughtering all the Carthians. Can at least speak to that. I'm not sure where everybody else is going to throw their weight. But that's the bigger problem here, is that I feel like it isn't clear cut.
The only thing I can offer you guys, by the way, sorry, I'm interrupting you. Go on.
Oh, no, I was just say that Morgan's bringing in a Fae to vouch for her is kind of just whatever. I didn't even realize that Fae existed. Anyways. God damn it.
so I'm actually I have to go and vote for Stanford.
Well, no,
Is
you
that-
don't
is that
have to
what
do
we're getting?
anything. You're not in the fucking Invictus. Cool.
When it comes to the crone, I can
Thank you.
probably try and, sort of make them keep the deal that they have with you guys.
Okay, so it's between what, Morgan and Stanford.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he'll that he'll be the hardest considering the terms he left on Earth. That's my particular concern.
Well, unlike Stanford, I'm not here to debate for 3 hours before coming to a conclusion, so this is your last fucking chance to give me a name.
Stanford.
Alright.
I'd agree.
Me. Okay, Stanford.
choice.
Wait, shit.
Guess I'm going
I'll
to
say that,
see
Sarah. I
that beach
appreciate
anyway
you biting
again.
the fucking bullet on that one. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of partial to the man myself. But I wasn't gonna go for him if, well, every coffee in the building was gonna say fuck off.
No.
I think he's decent enough.
He's the
This
best
is
of
about our survival, isn't it?
yeah, he's the best of a bad bunch, I'll fucking take it. Morgan,
As
we'll
long as
see.
it's not crazy as fuck.
Hmm.
Speaking
So-
of... My apologies for interrupting, but I believe I need to speak to you about something in a moment.
Go ahead.
She just kind of pauses and says, I would rather do it privately if you wouldn't mind.
Oh god, fucking okay. Always wanna do things in the fucking shade. Okay. Alright, I mean, it's not like I'm in, you know, in the back of a fucking crypt or anything. If this isn't your scene, I don't know what is. Alright, fuck. He just walks off to the other corner of the room. The ceiling slowly, like, the sort of smoke slowly increasing in volume. The, sort of gathering around the ceiling. Oh. Everybody here? Hello? Just need to test real quick. Hello? Ah, my internet is being a bitch. Ah, it's... Huh, it's reset. Nice. Oh dear. I'm back. Hello?